you have a really close relationship with Angel Reese. She's called you her uncle. She's a rookie all-star. You were a rookie all-star.
We had a little challenge thing. She said she can outshoot me. I was like, no, you can't outshoot me. I'm not saying this because she went to LSU, but I think she's definitely leading in the Rookie of the Year race. The way she plays, no nonsense, going to say what's on her mind.
Shaq just dropped a bombshell that's got Caitlin Clark fans seeing red. The Big Diesel thinks Angel Reese, not Clark, should be Rookie of the Year. But why? What does Shaq see in Reese that's got him picking her over the Iowa sensation? But wait, there's more. This isn't just about stats. Shaq's talking about Reese's trend-setting impact in the league. That's right, he's looking beyond the box score, and fans, they're not having it. The debate's heating up, and we're here to break it down for you. Angel Reese has been turning heads this season with the Chicago Sky. She's not just playing well, she's making waves in the WNBA. But what exactly is it about Reese that's caught Shaq's eye? First off, Shaq calls her a trendsetter. That's right, he believes Reese isn't just following the pack, she's leading it. Her impact on the league goes beyond just stats. She's bringing a fresh energy that's hard to ignore. But Shaq's connection to Reese goes deeper than you might think. He's not just a fan, he's practically family. In fact, Reese calls him uncle. This close relationship gives Shaq a unique perspective on her game and mentality. Here's the thing, Shaq's been watching Reese since her college days at LSU. He's seen her grow and develop, and he's impressed with how her skills have translated to the pro level. It's not just about talent, it's about attitude. Speaking of attitude, Shaq loves Reese's no-nonsense approach to the game. He appreciates her mentality and playing style. In his eyes, it's a key factor in her rapid success in the WNBA. But what about the numbers? Well, Shaq's not just blowing smoke. He stated, "I think she's definitely leading in the Rookie of the Year race." That's a bold claim, but Shaq's not one to mince words. You might be thinking, but what about Caitlin Clark? Don't worry, Shaq hasn't forgotten about her. He acknowledges Clark as a fabulous player and even calls her the female Steph Curry. High praise indeed. But when it comes to Rookie of the Year, Shaq's vote is still with Reese. So what sets Reese apart in Shaq's eyes? It's her ability to prove doubters wrong and step up when challenged. He admires her resilience and competitive spirit. In Shaq's view, Reese isn't just playing the game, she's changing it. And let's not forget, both Reese and Clark have done wonders for women's basketball. Their performances and media presence have elevated the sport's profile. But in the Rookie of the Year race, Shaq's betting on Angel Reese to take the crown. You might be thinking, wait a minute, what about Caitlin Clark? Well, you're not alone. While Shaq's backing Angel Reese for Rookie of the Year, Clark's got a massive fan base that's not about to let this slide. Let's break down Clark's rookie season. From the moment she stepped onto the WNBA court, all eyes were on her. The hype was real and expectations were sky high. Many thought she'd run away with the Rhodey title. But here's the thing, it hasn't been all smooth sailing. There's been talk of tension between Clark and some WNBA veterans. You've probably heard the whispers. Some say the seasoned players are giving her a hard time, maybe even targeting her on the court. But is there any truth to it? Rebecca Lobo, basketball legend turned ESPN analyst, doesn't buy it. She's coming to Clark's defense saying, "I don't think it's an actual real narrative. I mean, it's a narrative, but it's a false one." Boom, Lobo's not pulling any punches. But wait, there's more. Lobo's seen Clark interacting with league veterans, and it's not what you might expect. She's pointed out positive exchanges that paint a different picture from what the rumor mill's been churning out. Remember that hard foul from Chicago Sky's Kennedy Carter on Clark? It had fans up in arms. But Lobo's got a different take. She says, "What everybody saw was one foul from Kennedy Carter in the first matchup between Chicago and Indiana. I don't think the veterans have been anything other than trying to stop Caitlin Clark and trying to slow her down as competitors." That's right. Lobo's saying it's just good old-fashioned competition, not some vendetta against the rookie sensation. Now, you might be wondering about that big financial deal Clark scored coming into the league. Some folks think it's causing resentment among the veterans. But Shaquille O'Neal's got a different perspective. He's calling it a rites of passage that all great players face when they hit the big league. Shaq's advice to Clark: a lot of people think it's fair. Unfair, it's the nature of our business. I had to go through it. Once you pass the rites of passage, everything will be fine. Coming from a legend like Shaq, that's some solid advice. So while the controversy swirls and opinions fly, Clark's keeping her head in the game. She's bringing unprecedented viewership to the WNBA, proving she's not just a player, she's a game changer. The question is, will her on-court performance be enough to silence the critics and clinch that coveted Rhodey title? You might be thinking Caitlin Clark's got this Rhodey thing locked up, but hold on, because her fans are not happy right now. Shaq's comments have set off a firestorm that's burning up social media and sports talk shows. Let's break it down. Clark's supporters are fired up, and they're not holding back. One fan even said, if they do not give it to her, they are extremely biased. That's right, people are questioning the integrity of the whole award if Clark doesn't win. But here's the thing, it's not just fans causing a stir. The entire sports media world is buzzing about this roadie race, and guess what? Even the experts can't agree. Rebecca Lobo, a WNBA legend herself, is pushing back on all the drama. She says the idea that WNBA vets resent Clark is a false narrative. Speaking of drama, have you noticed how every move Clark makes is under a microscope? It's like she can't breathe without someone analyzing it. From her interactions with teammates to how she handles opponents, everyone's watching and judging. But wait, there's more. Shaq's prediction, it's not just talk. His words carry weight in the basketball world. When a legend like Shaq speaks, people listen. And his vote for Angel Reese over Clark? That could sway some opinions when it comes time to cast those roadie ballots. You might be wondering how Clark is handling all this pressure. Well, she's keeping her cool. While everyone else is losing their minds, Clark's just focused on her game. She's not letting the noise distract her from what really matters, winning on the court. Shaq even offered some advice to Clark, acknowledging the rites of passage she's going through. He says once she proves herself, everything will be fine, but right now, the basketball world is divided and this roadie race is heating up like never before. You might be wondering what's next for Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese after all this drama. Well, buckle up because the road ahead is anything but smooth. Shaq's bombshell prediction isn't just stirring up fans, it's setting the stage for an epic showdown. But here's the thing, this controversy could be a game changer for both players' careers. Remember Shaq's advice about proving yourself in the pros? That's exactly what these rookies need to do. As the season heats up, all eyes will be on Clark and Reese. Every move, every shot, every rebound will be under the microscope. Will the pressure make or break them? Only time will tell. One thing's for sure, this roadie race is far from over. You won't want to miss a single moment of this incredible battle on the court. Caitlin Clark's performance this season has been nothing short of phenomenal, igniting a fervent debate about her deserving the Rookie of the Year, roadie title. Her exceptional skills, on-court intelligence, and consistent contributions have made her a standout player. Fans and analysts alike have marveled at her ability to dominate games, showcasing a level of talent and maturity that is rare for a rookie. Many believe that her impact on the game, both statistically and inspirationally, sets her apart as the clear choice for roadie. Clark's ability to score from virtually anywhere on the court, combined with her playmaking skills, has made her a central figure in her team's success, and her highlight reels have captivated basketball enthusiasts nationwide. However, the battle for roadie has become increasingly contentious, especially with prominent figures like Shaquille O'Neal advocating for Angel Reese. Shaq's support for Reese has added a layer of complexity to the discussion as his influence and insight into the game carry significant weight. Angel Reese, too, has had an impressive season, demonstrating resilience, versatility, and a strong presence on both ends of the floor. Her defensive prowess and ability to impact games in multiple ways have earned her a substantial following and a legitimate claim to the roadie honor. The contrasting styles and strengths of Clark and Reese have polarized opinions among fans and analysts. Clark's supporters are vocal about her scoring ability and leadership, arguing that her offensive contributions are unparalleled among rookies this season. They point to her impressive statistics, clutch performances, and the excitement she brings to every game as undeniable reasons why she deserves the award. For many, Clark represents a new era of dynamic, high-scoring guards who can take over games and elevate their teams to new heights. On the other hand, Reese's advocates, including Shaq, emphasize her all-around game and defensive capabilities. They argue that while scoring is crucial, a player's impact on the game cannot be measured by points alone. Reese's ability to guard multiple positions, secure rebounds, and contribute offensively makes her a versatile asset. Supporters believe that her contributions across various facets of the game make her the more complete player and thus the more deserving candidate for roadie. The debate has not been without its share of passionate exchanges. Fans of Caitlin Clark have expressed their displeasure, feeling that her achievements are being overshadowed or undervalued. Social media platforms are ablaze with discussions, statistics, and highlight comparisons as each side makes its case. Clark's fans argue that her consistency and spectacular performances should be enough to clinch the award, and they feel frustrated by what they perceive as a bias towards other metrics that downplay her offensive brilliance. As the season progresses, the roadie race between Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese continues to captivate the basketball world. The outcome will ultimately hinge on how voters value different aspects of the game, whether they prioritize scoring and offensive impact or all-around versatility and defensive contribution. Regardless of the final decision, both players have undoubtedly left an indelible mark on their rookie season, showcasing the future stars of women's basketball. The spirited debate between Clark's and Reese's supporters highlights the diversity of talent in the league and the passion that fans have for recognizing excellence in its various forms.